All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers out there that put on this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in, Shalom. This is the book of Isaiah 1, start verse 21. And it says, how is the faithful city become an harlot? It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it, but now murderous. Thy silver is become dross, thy wine mixed with water, thy princes are rebellious, and companions of thieves. Everyone loveth gift, and falleth after rewards. They judge not the fatherless, neither doth the cause of the widow come unto them. And this is talking about Jerusalem. This is talking about the Hebrew Israelites here, or so-called Black Native Americans and Latinos. Okay, because at one time we were that righteous tribe. Okay, the 12 tribe of Israel was very righteous, obedient to the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, we knew the laws and the commandments. We at that time we did our best to keep those laws and commandments. But now today, okay, let's move forward here to 2022. Okay, what has Israel become? Israel become nothing but what? A harlot. Okay, our women are harlot. We are unfaithful to the Lord. Okay, we remember that we are the bride, the bride of the Lord Yahweh Mashiach. Okay, and He's coming back for His bride, but we have been unfaithful, chasing these other gods here. And mainly the 2/3 here in Great Babylon, America, is chasing who? After what Esau has provided for them. And Esau is now their God. Remember back in the day when Yahushua was being crucified by Pontius Pilate, what did they say? Hey, free Barabbas, we want Caesar as our king, okay, as our Lord. And that's exactly what you see going on here today. So our people have become murderers, okay? Now I'm going to play this short clip for you, and I want you to take a look at this clip here, because the interesting thing with these Edomites in the beginning is that what? Nobody did anything, okay? And that was disturbing to them. But to us, it's not disturbing, because why? We know that we are surrounded by a generation of what? Vipers and scorpions, okay? And that's what these 2/3 are, okay? They're nothing but vipers and scorpions. So stand by, take a look at this.
Provoked attack caught on camera ended with an even more disturbing finish, and it happened at Kings Plaza Mall.
CBC's Christina Fan has the video on how bystanders failed to act.
Well, Chris and Mary, the unprovoked attack happened inside Kings Plaza Mall Saturday, August 20th, leaving the victim with serious physical injury. Mall surveillance video shows the suspect in a white shirt and black shorts walk up to the 36-year-old man, seen standing in line, and sucker punches him in the back of the head. The victim falls face down onto the ground. Just as shocking is what happens next. Of the half a dozen onlookers, nobody comes to the victim's aid, not even the mall security guard who walks past the unconscious man. Shoppers we showed the video to left speechless.
I don't even know what to say, because like you said, there was security and stuff, but nobody did anything.
I would never come back in here and shop. As a 70-year-old guy, I can't defend myself in case I go shopping. I look every which way and hope nothing happens to me. It's very scary.
The victim was taken to Brookdale Hospital Medical Center with serious injuries. This is another look at the suspect. If you recognize that suspect, you are asked to give the police a call. Reporting from Kings Plaza Mall, Christina Fan, CBS 2 News.
So as you saw with that video here, what happened there? Those two young Jakes, they walked behind that elder Jake, who was about probably twice their age or more, and they cold cock him, okay, knocked him out. And what did you see? Okay, the wicked of our people just standing around doing nothing. Even the security guard didn't do anything. That tells you the value of a Negro's life here, okay? Us Negroes, Native Americans, Latinos, so-called, in this wicked kingdom is nothing. Had that Jake been, okay, an Edomite or a doggone Moabite, they would have rushed over there. They would have been prancing all over the place. Even those Jakes standing up there, they would have rushed in to go and saved and stopped it, okay? But what do you see here? Mostly grievous is those two little punks that walk up to him. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 5, starting with verse 8, and it says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places, and the menstruous woman shall bring forth monsters. These are damn monsters, man. Okay, these kids have no respect for elders. You know, I go there, you know, and I'm not gonna reveal my age, but I'm much older than that the Jake that got knocked out. Okay, but I look around my shoulder, and you know, it was probably my training that I've had when I was in the service. Okay, but I don't trust these little doggone punk. I look at them and I view them as my enemy, because why? They're 2/3. You can tell the wickedness of these spirits of these kids. These kids are walking to you. They don't show no respect for you. Okay, and they're looking at you as a potential prey. Okay. as a potential prey. So you have to be on your guard at all time, because this is what Esau has created, okay? And this is verse 9, and it says, and salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hid himself, and understanding withdraw itself in the secret chamber. Now let's take a look at the word wit, and it says it's W-I-T, and just normal Google search, it means mental sharpness, inventiveness, keen intelligence. Okay, so these people are not sharp anymore, okay? Because why? We've lost that spirit, that connection we've had with our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, okay? We've lost that connection, okay? Remember, we've become now harlot and murderous. That's what the nation of Israel has become, okay? And I'm talking about us so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes that's here in Great Babylon, and the scattered birds across, the speckled birds across the earth. And it says, then wit shall hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself in its secret chamber. Okay, so there's no truth. They're not going to understand this truth. They're not going to listen. They're not going to seek this truth, okay? And shall be sought of many, yeah, of course, when it gets too late, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency, okay, be multiplied upon the earth. This word incontinency is I-N-C-O-N-T-I-N-E-N-C-Y, and it means, normal Google search here, okay, and it means involuntary, okay, involuntary action, okay. And that is what these jakes now have an involuntary action. They can't control themselves, the inability to control themselves, okay, from doing wickedness. That right there showed an inability or a lack of judgment, okay, sound judgment. Why in the hell would you walk up behind a man and just, you know, sucker punch him like that? If you had a dispute with him, then you should have faced him like a man would, okay? But we don't have man anymore. We have vipers and scorpions amongst us, okay? Now I'm going to give you a future, okay, for these type of murders and vipers, okay, whoremongers and sorcerers that are amongst us, okay, because they refuse to hearken to the words of the Lord. There's truth that's coming out every day on the highways and the byways, on the internet, on the unicorn, okay, that the apostles, you know, elders, teachers of Great Millstone, and likewise brothers, okay, are putting out there. Why? You know, we care for our tribe, okay, but again, you know, we're only sent here to do what? To get the lost sheep, okay, to gather the lost sheep of Yahushua HaMashiach, okay, that's the 1/3, okay, and it says, this is the book of Revelations 21, sound verse 5, it says, and he that sat on the throne said, behold, I make all things new, and he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful, and he said unto me, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. Those of us who want this, we thirst for this. We wake up every day thirsting for this. What can I do? What else can I learn from the elders and the teachers of Great Millstone? Okay, what else can I learn from this other brother? Okay, we are thirsty, to add to your repertoire, because why? We want to be doers, not only hearers, but we also want to go out there and bring out this word and this truth. So we are taught by great men, okay, about the gospel, the truth, okay, the things to come on this earth, okay, and we are to go likewise to go and spread this gospel and this truth out there, okay, to gather the elect of this earth, okay. That's what our duty and our job is, okay, working for the King, Yahushua HaMashiach, who is soon to come. And it says, but the fearful and unbelieving, which we are surrounded by them, okay, these two jakes, they perpetuate the image of the fearful and unbelieving. And the abominable, they are very abominable, lack of respect. I mean, 16, what were you doing at 16? I was still in high school, of course, and you know, I was playing video games or whatever the case is like that. You might take a little peek at a little skirt, but you know, that's what you're doing. You're not going out trying to go knock out a 36-year-old man. And it says, and of murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and adulterers and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. And they're going to take part, okay, even if they escape Esau in internment camps, okay, even if they escape all of these plagues are going to come, you know, the beasts of the field, okay, the pestilence, okay, the famine, you know, they think they're going to get out there. See, now, this Jake, of course, they're really rough and tough, but take a look at this, okay? This is the reason why we don't feel sorry for them. Now, let's take a look at this, because some people would say, you know what, okay, y'all, why are y'all talking against them? Okay, I watched a brother lesson today from Mysteries of the Kingdom, the trilogy, and they talk about vipers and scorpions, okay, and showed many videos of what these wicked jakes are doing here, okay, and the things that they're doing is a lot of these assault that are taking place, okay, mainly in these community that are pretty run down and neglected by Esau, okay? And these people are trying to live their life there, okay? You know, they're usually going to be older Jakes and Eves, okay? Well into the 60s, 70s, 80 years old. Can't defend themselves against these young punks coming in there and terrorizing them. And this is what you've seen across America. Because why? We're like in a crab in a basket, okay? And there's the bully crabs. And they're like, the scorpions are many, okay? They sting, okay? And vipers, they bite, they're venom, they're poisonous. And these are poisonous for our tribe, which is the reason why the Lord Yahweh is going to destroy them. This is the book of Zechariah 11, starting verse 4, because, you know, they say, well, y'all are not showing any love to them. Well, we're not their shepherd, okay? Listen to this very carefully. This is the book of Zechariah 11 and 4, and it says, thus said the Lord Yahweh my God, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord Yahweh for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Now, somebody will look at you and jig them. You know, when you read this, they'll look at you and say, well, see what the Lord said that you should pity for us, okay? Because Esau, who's our possessor, and he's possessing all of us, okay, he doesn't show any pity, and they don't hold themselves guilty. You know, they kill us in the streets. You know, the cops them kneel on our necks, and they do all these things. Hey, you know what? When we see this, and we see videos and images of that, okay, I just show you the image of what this Jake just did to the other Jake, okay? The murderers, okay? You don't love your brother, you're a doggone murderer, okay? We raise our hand and then we go, call aloud Yahweh Bashim Yahshai Bashim Rakakadash when we see these cops putting their knees on your doggone neck, okay? When we see, okay, as for example, you take a look at this image right here. What do you see here? This is a Moabite, okay, who obviously knew jiu-jitsu. He took down this Jake. You know what this Jake was accused of? This Jake had turned around and he had knocked out, the same way you saw in that first video there, he had knocked out about 13 people. And guess who they were? They were other Jakes, okay, other members of the tribe of Israel, okay, a so-called Black Native American Latino. Okay, this guy's a terror, okay? But there it was. Who came and took him down? Okay, this Moabite did, okay? And somebody will look and go, well, what are they doing to him? You know, they're hurting him and all that stuff. No, when we see images like this with these cops beating these doggone punks down like that, no, we give praises and glory to the Almighty, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because why? He probably just saved one of his elect from being a victim or a prey to one of these doggone little vipers and scorpions, because they only prey on Yasharala, a so-called Black Native American Latino. They don't dare go and mess around with these doggone Edomites. Never. Jake knows exactly what time it is and what's going to take place when it goes down. So we are not their shepherds. So we don't pity them because we are not their shepherd. These are their shepherd. Their shepherd are these people right here. Take a look at them. That's their shepherd right there. These are their shepherd. That's the reason why you see these little demons walking around the place, okay, doing what they're doing. Because these are their shepherds. These are who they follow. These are who Esau set up for them, okay? We're not. We go there on highways and the byways and we teach what? Let's go into the book of Psalms and show you what us, the shepherd, would teach. And this is why our sheep, okay, who follow us, okay, are not out there doing that foolishness. This is the book of Psalms 37, starting verse 30 says, the mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. Let me read this to you again, because you got to understand, this is the shepherd here. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his mouth and his tongue talketh of judgment. That's what we speak of. There isn't hardly any video that you can watch where we are not talking about the judgment that's going to come here on Edom, the judgment that's going to come on the 2/3, the judgment that will come on us if we get out of this truth or put down the stick, the working oar. Okay, if we stop doing this work and decide to go back into the world, we talk about judgment. Okay, so this judgment is upon all of us. Okay, that's the reason why we are pleading to the Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashai to see it worthy that the work that we do, okay, to erase our death, because we should be dead. All of us should be dead. Okay, and it says the law of his God is in his heart; none of his steps shall slide. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. That's what these vipers and scorpions do. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that the 36-year-old man that they punched, okay, or assaulted and knocked out was righteous, but we don't know who he was. Okay, he could very well have been someone that was watching the videos, or he is going to eventually get into that understanding that this is what he's surrounded by. So that might have been a judgment warning to him. Okay, that this world is not some place that you need to go and rest. You cannot sleepwalk in this wicked kingdom. And it says, the Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashai will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. We are not going to be judged, okay, if we are doing the right thing. We are serving the Lord in truth and sincerity, okay, and doing his work that he appointed to us. So I'm going to go back again and read Psalms 37 and 30. And it says, the mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. The law of his God is in his heart, none of his step shall slide. The wicked watcheth the righteous, and seeketh to slay him. The Lord Yahweh Shemashai will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Okay, so we are not the shepherds of these wicked scorpions, okay, or jakes, okay. They have their own shepherds. That's these people that Esau set up here, these hip-hop artists, these wicked jakes here. Take a look at what their shepherd preached to them. Their shepherd preached to them what? This is the stuff, okay. That's what
one nigga that kill it. Big bad wolf, I'm a goddamn villain. I'm with that shit, nigga, fuck how you feeling. I get that back, stick it up to the ceiling. Fuck on these bitches too friendly. I'm on that lane and my bitch on that.
That's what their shepherd preached to them, all of this wickedness, okay. So Lord willing, you edified here. I thought I'd bring this out because I was piggybacking off the video that I watched today from Mysteries of the Kingdom, the trilogy, when he talked about vipers and scorpion, and I saw this video and footage, and I go, you know, I see this a lot. I see this a lot, okay, and I get those eyes on me and all that. So Lord willing, you are edified with this. I'd like to close by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers out there that put on this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and to brothers and sisters that tuning in. Shalom.